Welcome back. Good evening, everybody. Welcome you all in the Maths online class. I am your Maths teacher, Mr. C.P. Barrett. And right now, see, we are going to start our first lesson for the 10th class. Okay. And what is the name of the chapter? Name of the chapter is the trigonometric ratios. This particular chapter, it is very much important, not only for your 10th class, even for the higher classes studies also, for the 11th, 12th, and in some of the other higher classes studies. Right now, see, when we are talking about this trigonometry, so first question is arised, in which particular country it is going to be introduced. So that trigonometry, it is going to be introduced first time in the Greek, okay, in the Greece country. And actually this trigonometry word, it is derived, it has been come out from the Greek word. And when you will break down this particular word trigonometry into the three parts, so it will give you tri. What is the meaning of tri here? 3. After that gon. What is the meaning of gon here? Sides. And after that metry. What is the meaning of metry here? Measurement. So what is the whole soul meaning? Tri means 3, and where 3, after that gon means side, after that metry means measurement. So 3 sides measurement, and that's why always we have to consider the right angle triangle. And what is the trigonometry actually? Trigonometry, it is a study. It is a study of relationship. It is a study of relationship between the sides and angles of a right angle triangle. Between sides and angles of the right angle triangle, what is the relationship? Means it shows the relationship between the acute angles and the sides of the triangle, and there are actually 3 sides in a triangle. So this particular relationship, it is shown in the trigonometry. What is the use of the trigonometry? That is the another question which arises in our mind. So nothing, actually trigonometry, it is used for the technology, and even in the mathematics, and even for the construction work. Even wherever we have to measure some height, we have to measure some kind of the distance from a particular point. Okay, either it is situated upwards, either it is situated downwards. So there are so many applications of the trigonometry, even in the space engineering, even in the aeronautical engineering, for designing of some kind of the things. So that is all about this. Right now, see, first we have to know about the trigonometric ratios. So actually there are 6 ratios, 6 trigonometric ratios we have to learn. Okay, 6 trigonometric ratios are there. And why we are call it ratio? Because these are the ratio of the two sides. These are the ratios of the two sides, and which are going to represented in terms of some trigonometric angle. In some trigonometric angles. So right now, see one by one. What I have drawn here? I have drawn here a right angle triangle. I have drawn here a right angle triangle. You can see triangle ABC is a right angle triangle whose angle B is 90 degree. Whose angle B is 90 degree. And if the angle B is 90 degree, so we are knowing it. So whatever the side and which is the biggest side of the triangle also, that is just opposite to the 90 degree. That is just opposite to the 90 degree. It is known as hypotenuse. It is known as hypotenuse. And it is the biggest side of the right angle triangle. Whatever the side which is adjacent, look here. Whatever the side which is adjacent to any of the angle under our consideration. For example, right now I am going for the angle A. I am going for the angle A. So whatever the side which is attached with the vertex A, it will be considered as a adjacent side, and adjacent side will be always considered as a base. Adjacent side, it is always considered as a base. After that, whatever the side which is just opposite to the considered angle, whatever the side which is just opposite to the considered angle, it is known as opposite side, and always we will call it the perpendicular. So what the things I have told you right now? For example, we are considering any angle, for example angle A, okay, and that angle will be the acute angle. Okay, angle B is already right angle triangle, so there are the 2 acute angles, either angle C, either angle A. So what is the basic things here? Whatever the angle that is in my consideration, so the side which is opposite to my angle of consideration, the side which is just opposite to my angle of consideration, it will be always considered as a perpendicular, and the side which is just attached to that particular angle of consideration, the side which is just attached with that particular angle, it is known as a base. For example, here this is my base. What is my base? AB. Why? Because this particular side it is attached with A, and A is my angle of consideration. You can see, I will explain you also. And what is this particular side? This will be considered as a perpendicular. Why? Because this particular side it is just opposite to the angle of consideration. And what is my angle of consideration right now? A. Right now we are going in the opposite case. We are working for the opposite case. Suppose if my angle of consideration will be C. If my angle of consideration will be C, so in that particular case, the opposite side will be AB. So AB will be work as a perpendicular. Opposite side will be AB. If the angle is C, so opposite side is AB. So AB will work as a perpendicular. And whatever the side which is attached with that particular angle, means this BC, it is attached with the C vertex, so that BC will be considered as a base. That is the basic thing that we have to see. Right now see, actually there are the 6 ratios when we are going to talk about the trigonometry. First is the sine, and sine A. The meaning of sine A is not the multiplication of sine and A. It is not the multiplication. Sine is the name of that particular ratio, and A means angle A that we are considering right now. So sine A, and what is this particular ratio? This ratio is equal to the perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Sine means perpendicular upon hypotenuse, and you can see I have written here perpendicular according to angle A. What is the perpendicular? BC upon hypotenuse AC. So this is the thing. After that, the second trigonometric ratio, it is known as cosine A. Again, cosine is the name. Cosine is the name, A is the angle. In short form, this cosine is known as cos. In short form, this cosine is known as cos. So cos A. And what is the cos A? What is the value of this particular ratio? So this value is equal to base upon hypotenuse. First one is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Second one is equal to base upon hypotenuse. Here I have written hypo only. Okay, you can understood. Right now see, so what is the base? Base is the AB again. Hypotenuse is again AC. So AB upon AC. Right now come to the third trigonometric ratio. What is the third trigonometric ratio? Tangent A. A is the angle, tangent is the name of that particular ratio, and this ratio is equal to the perpendicular upon base of a right angle triangle. Perpendicular BC you can see, and base, that is AB. And right now see, after completing these 3, again other three ratios are also there, and which are just reciprocal of the other trigonometric ratios respectively. What I mean to say कि बाकी के जो 3 ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक रेशियोस हैं वो जस्ट साइन के, कोसाइन के और टेंजेंट के जस्ट अपोजिट में काम करते हैं. ठीक है, जैसे साइन का अपोजिट, वॉट एवर द अपोजिट रेशियो ऑफ द साइन ए, दैट इज द कोसेकेंट ए. कोसेकेंट ए, इन शॉर्ट फॉर्म इट इज नोन एज कोसेक. In short form it is known as cosec. So cosec A, it is just opposite ratio of the sine A. Right now see, here I have written perpendicular upon hypotenuse, so here I have to write down hypotenuse upon perpendicular. So what is the hypotenuse upon perpendicular? That we can understand, AC upon BC. After that, what is the opposite of the cosine? Means cos. Cos का opposite क्या होगा? Cos का opposite होता है scant A, and that scant, this is the bigger word, so that's why for our simplicity we take is sec. So sec is opposite to the cos. Sec is opposite to the cos. Okay. What is the opposite of the sine? Cosec. What is the opposite of the cos? Sec. Third is the cotangent. Here the tangent, in short form it is called as tan theta or tan A. Here we have to consider cot, and that is just opposite to the tan theta or tan A, you can say. Theta is again the angle, name of the angle, no problem. Perpendicular upon base, that is the ratio for tan A, and here you can see just opposite, base upon perpendicular. So here just opposite, AB upon BC. So these all the 6 ratios we have to remember every time in our mind. Only we have to remember 3 ratio, especially 3 ratio. One is the sine A, sine theta, or cos A, cos theta. So sine theta means what? Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Cos A or cos theta or cos any of the angle, it is equal to base upon hypotenuse. And third one is the tangent, or you can say tan theta or tan A or any other angle, it is equal to the perpendicular upon base. And after that you have to just remember which one is reciprocal of which. Cosec, it is the opposite of sine. Sec, it is the opposite of cos, and after that cot, it is just opposite of the tan angle or tan theta, any other angle. So this is all about the trigonometric ratio. Right now I have to tell you some more things, and that is the trigonometric ratio for some angles, right? 0 degree. Right now see, little fast, we have to find we have to trigonometric ratio, okay? Trigonometric ratio for angle 0. How to find out trigonometric ratios for angle 0? For this I am giving you the short thing. Look here, for example, this is the right angle triangle at B, A, B and C. For example, this is my right angle triangle, and actually I have to go for 0. And right now I am going to represent this angle equal to theta. This angle A, it is equal to theta, and actually I have to go for the angle 0. So what I have to consider, when, see here, when theta is equal to 0 degree, when theta equal to 0 degree means what I mean to say, this particular theta, this particular angle, how it will be 0 degree. 0 degree means when it will be 0 degree, when this AC actually it is equal to the AB. Actually it is equal to the AB. Again see here, अभी मैंने क्या बोला, ये AC को आप धीरे धीरे मूव कराते हुए AB की तरफ लाएंगे, एंड व्हेन द AC कोइंसाइड विथ AB, जब ये AC AB के जस्ट कोइंसाइड हो जाएगा, इसके एक के ऊपर एक आ जाएंगे ये, देन ओनली द थीटा विल बी 0. And actually we have to find out all the trigonometric ratios for the 0 degree, and that's why at that particular situation AC equal to AB. This is the first thing. What is the second thing? Again see, in the second thing, this BC is equal to 0. Why? Because when the AC and AB, they are coinciding with each other, meaning is that this height will be 0. This is the height only, this is the perpendicular distance only. So this perpendicular distance, it is going to be 0. Right now see, all the ratios we have to find out. Like sine, you can say I am going for the sine 0 degree, because the theta we are considering 0 degree. So sine 0, what is the sine 0 here? Sine 0 is equal to, what is the formula? Perpendicular upon hypo. In short form I am going to write down here, perpendicular upon hypo. What is the perpendicular? Otherwise no problem, perpendicular upon hypo. What is the perpendicular? Perpendicular is BC upon what is the hypotenuse? AC. Right now see, what is the BC? BC is going to be 0. See here, and after that AC, and if we are getting 0 in the numerator, meaning is that the whole value will be 0. So sine 0 is equal to 0. What is the value of sine 0 degree? 0. Again come to the next point, cos 0. Cos 0 degree, cos 0 means what? What is the formula right now? Base upon hypotenuse. Right now see, here I am not putting right down degree. You can understood. Okay, sine 0 means 0. Okay, cos 0 means cos 0 degree actually. Cos 0 degree means base upon hypotenuse. What is the base? Base you can see AB. Whatever the side which is attached with particular angle, it is known as a base. So AB upon hypotenuse, again AC. This AB, right now see, this AB and AC both are equal to each other. That I have written here. So suppose I can write down AB, in place of AB I can write down AC also. So this AC and AC both are same. This will be cancelled with each other and it will give me the value 1. What is the value of cos 0? Cos 0 equal to 1. What is the value of sine 0? Sine 0 equal to 0. Again go for the next one, tan 0. What is the tan 0? What is the trigonometric ratio for tan? Tan means perpendicular upon what? Base. Here what is the perpendicular? BC. What is the base here? AB. So BC upon AB. If BC will come, so definitely BC is what? 0. BC is going to be 0. You can see here the condition. So BC upon AB, 0 upon AB, again the value is 0. So from this particular thing we can understood sine 0 is 0, cos 0 equal to 1 and tan 0 equal to again 0. Right now for the other trigonometric ratios, these are just reciprocal. So I am going to write down here, see here, what is the reciprocal of sine? Cosec. What is the reciprocal of sine 0? Cosec 0. So cosec 0 need not to find out, only if I am remembering only 3 values. If I am remembering only 3 values, so other values it is just reciprocal of each one. Right now see, again I am going to write down the same thing, cosec. Cosec means what? It will be hypotenuse upon perpendicular. If it is the hypotenuse upon perpendicular, so AC upon BC. Meaning is that AC it is going to the upper side, 0 is coming on the downside. Right now see the situation. If 0 you are finding at the denominator, so this particular value it is equal to infinite. This particular value it is equal to infinite. This is the sign of infinite. तो आपको एक बात बिल्कुल ध्यान रखनी होगी, अगर साइन 0 की वैल्यू 0 है, इसको आप यहां से भी रेसिप्रोकल कर सकते हो. देखो 0 को आप 0/1 लिख सकते हो. सो 0/1 का उल्टा क्या होगा? 1/0. 0/1 का उल्टा होगा 1/0. मीनिंग इज दैट वैल्यू क्या होने वाली है? इनफाइनाइट. आपको सीधा सा सीधा ये रिमेंबर रखना पड़ेगा कि 0 का अपोजिट होता है इनफाइनाइट. 0 का अपोजिट क्या होता है? इनफाइनाइट.